More than 12 million Americans are working yet earn so little they still qualify for welfare. Meanwhile, the corporations are using that as a business model and getting their own welfare. Time to end corporate welfare and raise wages. Check this out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. I mentioned this study. Bernie Sanders reached out to the General Accounting Office, the GAO, the Government Accountability Office. And members of the Senate can do this. They can go to the GAO and they can say, I'd like you to research something for me. And the GAO does. And so the question that Bernie asked was, we know that there are a number of businesses in America whose business model basically is to pay their employees such low, crappy wages that those employees actually qualify for food stamps or housing assistance or Medicaid, so that we don't have to pay them a better salary, we don't have to cover their health insurance. This is why the minimum wage is still $7.25 an hour. Federally, it hasn't been raised in a long, long time. And but this is an actual business model to have your employees, you pay $7.25 or whatever you pay for your employees, and then the federal government, you and me, the taxpayers, we pick up the rest so that they can eat, so that they can have housing, and so that they can have medical care. So Bernie said, who are the companies who are doing this? Which companies are doing the most of this? And the GAO, the title of the report that they issued was titled, Millions of Full-Time Workers Rely on Federal Health Care and Food Assistance Programs. And what they found was that 5.7 million Medicaid enrollees and 4.7 million SNAP recipients worked more than 50 full-time weeks in 2018. That was last year that they had statistics that they could look at. And earned wages so low that they qualified for both these benefits. 12 million wage-earning adults enrolled in Medicaid, 9 million wage-earning adults in households receiving SNAP benefits were working in 2018. Who are the major contributors to this? Well, number one was Wal-Mart. What a surprise. Number two was McDonald's. Number 3 and 4 were Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Number 5 was Amazon. Number 6, Burger King. Number 7, FedEx. Number 8, Wendy's. Number 9, Subway. Number 10, Taco Bell. Number 11, Uber. I mean, you know, it goes down from there. And so Bernie issued this press release. He said, it's time for the owners of Walmart, McDonald's, and other large corporations to get off welfare and pay their workers a living wage. Sounds like a plan, right? This is mind-boggling. Meanwhile, Kelly Loeffler, the senator from Georgia who is running against Reverend Raphael Warnock, who is right now he's the pastor of the church that Martin Luther King was the pastor of. He's a great guy. I encourage you to look for YouTubes or interviews of Reverend Warnock. He is so clear in how he lays out his message. I mean, it's just bullet point, bullet point, bullet. Every Democrat in America should take communications lessons from Reverend Warnock. Of course, being the pastor of one of the most prestigious churches in America, probably gave him a lot of training for that. But I'm guessing there's a heck of a lot of native talent there as well. This guy is good. So Kelly Loeffler, he's running against, she says to Fox News that liberal dark money is coming into Warnock's campaign. And from the Capitol building, she's in the Capitol building being interviewed by Fox News. She says on Fox News, quote, the guy says, well, what can people do about all this dark money coming into Warnock's campaign? And she says, they can visit kellyforsenate.com and chip in $5 or $10 and get involved. Now, that is a violation of the law, not to mention Senate rules. The Senate rules say, and I quote, Senate members and staff may not receive or solicit campaign contributions in any federal building. The ethics rules say Senate employees are free to engage in campaign activity, provided they do so on their own time outside of Senate space and without using Senate resources. This is also a violation of the Hatch Act, which makes it a federal crime to do politicking in federal property. So that's Kelly Loeffler. And then David Perdue, he was put into the Senate subcommittee that has jurisdiction over the U.S. Navy. Just before he got that job, when he knew he was going to get it, but before it was official, he bought a whole bunch of stock in this company, BWX Technologies, that you and I have never heard of. What does this company make? They make stuff for submarines for the Navy. Then Perdue gets put on the committee that oversees spending on submarines for the Navy and passes legislation that pours millions of dollars, much money into, maybe billions, into BWX Technologies. Suddenly, David Perdue's stock goes through the roof. He sells the stock, takes his profit. He is running against John Ossoff in Georgia. Warnock and Ossoff and Loeffler, actually, Kelly Loeffler, somebody sent me a note saying you're mispronouncing your name. My apologies. I'll try to get it right. But in any case, Warnock and Ossoff, these guys need your help. Check them out, Google them, track them down, whatever you can do. However you can help. There are campaigns to do phone calls for them, postcards for them, send them money, help them advertise, promote them on Facebook, whatever it takes.